Once again, welcome back for this session, and I'm going to solve some of the problems which belongs to bond, right? So in the previous classes, we learned about what is bond, what is features of bond, characteristics of bond, and risk involved in the bond, and types of bond also we learned, and also we solved some of the problems. It's a continuing that part. Yes, in this session also we are going to solve a couple of problems. Then we'll go for the model second. So before I solve, I would like to read the question, then make you understand, then we'll go for solving. Prem is considering the purchase of a bond currently selling at 878 rupees, 878.5. The bond has 4 years to maturity, 4 years to maturity with a face value rupees 1000 and 8% coupon rate. Coupon rate is 8%. The next annual interest payment is due after 1 year. The required rate of return is 10%. This is very important. 10%. Calculate the intrinsic value. What do you mean by intrinsic value? Intrinsic value is present value of the bond, and should Prem buy the bond or not, we should tell. This is a case study. And also calculate yield to maturity, that is a question, right? So once again, the given things in the question, one is selling price, that is 878.5, and it has 4 years, 4 years maturity period. The value, that is the face value is 1000, coupon rate is 8%, okay, and also the expected, the required rate of return is 10%. This is the given thing in the question. We need to help Prem whether he need to buy or not, we need to say. So for that we know that, so we have to find out present value. It is also called as intrinsic value. The concept what we learned in financial management, that is NPV, correct? So we had to find out NPV, that is present value. For that, how to go about? First, write down the given, okay, present value or selling price is equal to 878.50, correct? Then maturity period, that is NRT, which one? Maturity period 5 years, sorry, 4 years, correct? 4 years. Then what? Face value is equal to 1000. Then coupon rate, that is 8%. What will be the coupon amount? 8% on the face value, that is 8 by 100 into 1000, that gives you 80 rupees. Coupon amount is 80. Then required rate of return, required rate of return is 10%. Calculate the intrinsic value. How to find out the intrinsic value? Net present value. How to find out? So we know that present value is equal to, right? So the cash flows. So coupon rate, that is 80 rupees into present value annuity factor at which percent? Required rate is 10%, and the maturity value, that is year, is 4 years. So 80, that is every year will be getting 80 rupees. For how many years? 4 years. The required rate of return is 10%. Hence I written present value annuity factor plus every year will get 80 rupees. The last year will be getting what? 1000 back, right? So for that, 1000 into present value single cash flow, present value factor, we need to use present value factor, not annuity factor. Why we are using annuity factor? Because every year 80 rupees will be getting as an interest, right? Then in this, after 4 years directly 1000 rupees, hence present value factor at what? 10%. Which year? Fourth year. Any doubt up to this? Any doubt up to this? We can also write down this instead of going for this, okay? Just for your kind information, we can also find out first year. I hope you know this formula, 1 plus r raised to, correct? Second year coupon, 1 plus r raised to, so this is 1, this is 2, up to Cn 1 plus r raised to n plus the last, I mean the face value, correct? We can also use this formula, or directly you can use this formula, anything is okay. So in order to use this formula, very simple, what is this? How much? C1 is first year 80, sure, divide by 1 plus 0.1 raised to 1. Why it is 0.1? 10%. Rate of return is 10%. Then second year 80, 1 plus 0.1 raised to 2. Then up to what? Third year also we are getting, fourth year also we are getting, okay? And the last, the fourth year will be getting, so directly you can add here, or you can even write down the next, you can write down the 1000, or directly you can write down 1080. Yes, any doubt? Any doubt in this? So instead of going with different, instead of 80, I'll go with what? 1080, 1 plus 0.1 raised to 4. Any doubt? Any doubt here? Now either you can use this way to find out, or even the present value you can go ahead with this. Okay, you can solve this manually. Let us solve this also, then again I will come back to this. Okay, can anyone help me out? 180 divided by 1.1, 1.1 plus 0.1, so nothing but 80 divided by 72.72, then 1.1 raised to 2, are understanding? So that is 80 divided by 1.21, 66.11. Okay, next 60.105. Last one, 1080 divided by 1.1 raised to 4. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? 730.65, 936.585. Okay, this is one method of solving this. Any doubt after this? Any doubt? What you can do, you can write down or ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇವಾಗ 936 ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. Okay, now I am going to solve by using this present value annuity factor method and also the present value factor. Okay, right. Can anyone say why I took this 1000 as PVF? Here PVAF, what is the difference? Can anyone say? What is the full form of PVAF? Present value annuity factor. Annuity ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ every year ಅದು 80 rupees ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು years ಬರ್ತದೆ? That's why 4 years. Are understanding? Is it clear? Why I didn't take year annuity? Because ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ನಮಗೆ 1000 ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಬರ್ತದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ. ವಿಚ್ ಇಯರ್? ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಇಯರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Is it clear? So this is difference here. Present value annuity factor, because 80 rupees for 4 years I'll be getting. That's why I am taking present value annuity factor. Here I'm not taking present value annuity factor because 1000 we are not getting every year. We'll be getting only at the 4th year. So what we are getting 1000 after 4th year, what is the present value? That's why present value factor. Is it clear? Okay, now you can open the present value annuity factor table which I sent to you. Present value annuity factor. Yes, 3.1699. Any doubt? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾವ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಟೇಬಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. Present value interest factor of what is it full? Present value interest factor for annuity. Annuity. This is important. Annuity. Is it clear? So then plus 1000 into present value factor. Annuity ನೋಡಬಾರದು. 253.59. Okay. Then add these two. Present value is equal to 936.59. Now check this value and the previous method value. Same, same. Two methods to solve. Whichever you like, you can solve in the exam. Example yadana use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Whichever you feel. See, if number of years are more, using formula will be difficult. Howda? Is it clear? So this is, you'll be consuming less time. So it is better to use this method instead of going with the formula method. Okay? But you should be very careful. Here, present value annuity factor you should take. The reason behind, every year as interest you will be getting 80 rupees for 4 years. Clear? And the 4th year you will be getting 1000. Now tell me, present value is 936.59. What should Prem do? What you are supposed to analyze? Whether Prem should buy it from the market, because selling price is 878.5. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ whose face value is 1000, actually face value 1000, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವಾಗ 10% rate interest expected rate of return is 10% or required rate of return is 10%. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 10% required rate ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ರೇಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 936.59. ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೇಮಿಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 878 rupees ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 878.50. What should Prem do? Because ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ is 936 change. ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 878 ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ರೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So Prem should buy because market price is undervalued. Okay, hence Prem should buy. Market value of the bond is less than present value of the bond. Therefore, Prem should purchase the bond. Purchase the bond at 878.50. Now the B question, let us learn how to solve YTM formula. coupon amount plus face value minus present value divided by t whole divided by future value, sorry, face value plus present value divided by 2. This is the formula. Yes, I hope you written this right. What is the coupon amount? So C is equal to, in this, 80 rupees, 80 rupees plus face value is equal to 1000 minus present value, the selling price, 878.50, okay, divided by 4 years, whole divided by 1000 minus 878.50 divided by 2. Step by step होगी, step by step plus, yes, step by step. First you have to solve this. 1000 minus 878.50 divided by 4. So YTM is equal to 80 plus, you solve this, 1000 minus 878.50 divided by 4. 30.37 divided by 1000, 878.50 divided by 2. Divided by 2. 9, 39.25. Okay. Now these two add, YTM is equal to 110.37 divided by 939.25. YTM is equal to 0.175. What? 175. 0.1175. Nothing much. 11.75%. YTM is equal to 11.71%. Let us take one more problem. I'll read out, then I'll solve. Arvind is considering buying a rupees 1000 par value. Par value is 1000 bond. They are talking about a bond bearing a coupon rate of 11% that matures after 5 years. He wants a minimum yield. His required rate of return is 15%. The bond is currently sold at rupees 870. Should he buy the bond or not? For this, it is obvious that we need to find out present value, or it is also called as intrinsic value. So previous problem we solved by two methods. One is formula method, or by using present value factor, method, correct? So let us take, now we can solve this by using present value annuity factor method. Okay, present value is equal to, before that let me write down the given so that it will helpful for us. Face value is equal to 1000, okay, and maturity period, that is T, is equal to 5 years, right, 5 years. Then coupon rate, that is C, is equal to 11% into 1000, that is 110 rupees. Coupon amount is 110, whereas coupon rate is 11%, correct? Then required rate of return is 15%. So the selling price, that is currently market price, is 870, right? Market price, I'll write down my MP, market price is rupees 870. So what should be Arvind doing? That is to buy or just not to buy. So for that we need to use the present value factor. Present value is equal to, first, coupon amount, that is 110 rupees, will be getting 110 rupees is the coupon, correct, into what? Present value annuity factor at what percent? Required RRR 15% for 5 years. For 5 years. Plus last ಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದ್ರಿ ನಮಗೆ 1000. 1000 into which factor we need to use? Present value factor at 15%, 5 years. Very, very simple. So present value is equal to 110 into, see the table and please let me know annuity factor, okay? 3.3522 plus 1000 into 0.4972. Okay. Present value is equal to, multiply these two, 3, 6, 3, 6, 8, 7, 4 plus 497.2. Present value of this one, 8, 865.94. Present value of this one is 865.94. So now what Arvind should do? Market value is greater than, correct, market value is greater than present value. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 865 ಇರಬೇಕು, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ 870 ಇದೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? should not buy. ಬರೀರಿ, therefore market price or market value is more than present value, that is overpriced, that is overpriced. Hence, next line, hence Arvind should not buy. Arvind should not buy. That's it. Very, very simple.